Thanks for logging on to fox4now.com. I'm meteorologist Jamie Kagol, and this is your Storm Patrol forecast. 80 degrees at the 8 o'clock hour, mostly sunny skies. Meanwhile, the east side of the state buried under clouds and dealing with tropical depression number 1. We'll talk about that in a moment. 88 degrees, and the clouds starting to build in overhead. Breezy conditions, west and northwest winds. North and northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. On our way to the 5 o'clock hour, still around 90 degrees. Mostly cloudy skies, some isolated rain. The best chance of rain today will be found inland. Taking a look at Viper radar, there it is. Tropical depression number 1. The circulation actually a little further to the north right now of where we're finding all the convection. It's going to lift to the north. It's going to strengthen today and become Tropical Storm Arthur. Meanwhile, we have some isolated rain over the Gulf of Mexico. Take a look at the satellite loop. There it is in the satellite loop. The dry air is being pulled in. It's wrapping in around it. That's why we enjoy such beautiful weather for the start of the day today, and that's actually a big reason why our rain chances will remain relatively low for the rest of the work week. Here's Vipercast, and one band may work its way towards the coastal counties into the mid to late afternoon hours. Otherwise, I think our best chance of rain still out towards Lake O. Let's take a look at the forecast. Upper 80s, low 90s, some isolated rain today, mainly inland, but again, one little band of showers may work their way into the coastal counties. North and northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. We'll jump on over to tracking the tropics, and as you take a look at the big picture out there, a couple of cold fronts out into the open waters, but it is tropical depression number 1 that all eyes are on. Taking a look at the spaghetti plots right now, very good agreement even down the road, very good agreement. It'll make a turn to the north, becoming northeasterly. It follows the U.S. East Coast, the contour of it, as it's being picked up by an upper level trough. It will have some land interaction around the Outer Banks of North Carolina. That is likely where it becomes a weak hurricane, a very weak Category 1 hurricane, winds probably at about 75 miles an hour. It'll continue to pull to the northeast. Nothing more than probably some rough waters or a cloudy, rainy day up around D.C., New York, and Boston down the road, and eventually having some land interaction around Canada as we get into the weekend. Let's take a look at the official forecast track, and right now stationary at 8 o'clock Tuesday morning. It will start to strengthen, becoming Tropical Storm Arthur, and again, more or less following the contour of the East Coast. Here it is, tropical storm becoming a hurricane, Category 1, Outer Banks of North Carolina, and then down the road some land interaction and much cooler waters, and likely falling apart there. But right now, winds of 35 gusting to 45. The pressure has dropped 1 millibar since 5 this morning. Also taking a look at the tracking the tropics here. Again, the greatest impact will be felt along the East Coast of North Carolina, the Outer Banks there, some strong winds, some heavy rainfall. Otherwise, rip currents and some rough waters to be expected as well. Here's your boating forecast. Water temperature here at Naples Pier, 90 degrees. North winds becoming westerly 5 to 15 knots. Seas at about 2 feet with a moderate chop in the inland waters. High tide 3:30 p.m., low tide 10:40 p.m. Sunrise 6:38, sunset at 8:25. Your Power of 4 zone forecast, upper 80s to mid 90s inland. Possibility of some afternoon rain, especially as you get closer and closer to Lake O. There is the possibility of some showers actually reaching across and getting to our harbor zone today. Otherwise, temperatures reach the low 90s, and much the same for the coastal zone. Maybe even a little stronger rainfall for parts of the coastal zone as we work our way towards the mid to late afternoon hours, and looking mainly dry at the beaches for today. A little warm, mid 80s to low 90s. Here's the 7-day forecast, and again, rain chances do drop off, especially considering it is rainy season for the rest of the work week, right into your 4th of July. However, as you get into the weekend, then we start to see the rainy season pattern return. It looks mainly inland for Saturday and then mainly coastal for Sunday. If you want to take a look at that detailed forecast, I spell it out for you and include the graphics at my Facebook page, Jamie Kagol Weather. You can follow me on Twitter, and don't forget about where you are right now, fox4now.com.